Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. First up, we have One Bomb, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, Magnitude, and they will enjoy a weight advantage. You've got to have it all in order to be a champion in this division. Welcome to the welterweight division.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Up first is One Bomb from Mexico. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one. And they'll be facing Magnitude from Mexico. And they hold the SCI Continental title, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight.
Oh, pure bad blood.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Mexico, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with yellow, One Bomb. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Mexico, wearing the pink trunks with red trim, the current Continental Welterweight Champion, Magnitude.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. One lands. Nope, that hook won't score. Multiple world titles are on the line. A chance to really become a legend here and make some real history. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? And he scores with the counter. Right uppercut just off target. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Whoa, wait a minute. And now going for the finish. We don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minute. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Do you believe what we are seeing. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Whoa, Johnny. Where was the defense? A much better game plan here. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. The referee really thinking about stopping it. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Didn't wait long. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
that must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nobody home with that hook. Can't score with that jab. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they... There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. These two were made for each other. A perfect counter shot. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Why weren't they covering up? I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. There's the bell to start round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Which fighter will say no mas? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Caution is being thrown to the wind. Big whiff with the right hook. Catch and shoot. He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab doesn't find a home. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like he... This is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head plays again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter shot lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. What desire, but at what cost? Just missed with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice counter shot. Stumbling around in potholes. They've got the momentum. They've got... Here comes round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook misses. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That big hook doesn't land. Back and forth they go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that count. Can they finish it? Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Punches. That uppercut just missed. Not a lot of defense here at all. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. They better start respecting each other's punching power. You'd like to see more jabs. jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, there was no... Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Misses with the right uppercut. A perfect counter lands. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? A lot of effort being exerted here. They miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you...
And here comes the 10th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch caught him clean. One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Only catching air with that hook. That left hook missed. They exchange punches. Couldn't land that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.